Hello, Mr. Lutz. I've seen that there's a big chip shortage going on with the new cars. Sorry. A lot of the new cars are not being made and are set back, which is really hurting the business. Um, because the car market went extremely high. I heard that you suggested that eliminating the surcharge that customers pay. You're trying to eliminate that. I got a couple of ideas about that. Eliminating the surcharge would really, let's put it this way, not necessarily hurt us, but would not give us the money that we would need for stupid necessities, I'd say. Like, let's say when someone buys a car, we always give them flowers. The surcharge kind of pays for that. Detailing the cars on the showroom floor, like wiping them down. It also helps pay for the kids that come in, they do the valet, they move the cars around the lot. Um, we could get away with not with eliminating the surcharge because uh it would really it would really come out of the income from what we get from the vehicles, from the destination fee. It would come out of that, and that would really set us back kind of not I wouldn't say too far. It would set us back a little bit regarding the fact that we have to pay those expenses. Um since the value of the car has been skyrocketing, I think people have laid off and haven't really been looking too seriously into cars, or the people that mostly come in trying to sell their cars. Um I think we can attract more customers without losing a whole lot of money um by going to the local youth fields and sponsoring them, putting up some signs. I know the one in the town, they want $500 for a sign. We do that, so every time someone comes in and out of the field, they see Lutz Motorsports. Uh, and they see the sign and they're like, "Oh, we gotta come down and we gotta check out what they got." I'd say we wrap a couple of the vehicles in the front, making a nice big bold statement that we got nice cars. Put all the cars more towards the front. Get some stands out there. Check it out. Make sure we put our name out there. Maybe get a radio commercial going. That would really help improve the the flow of traffic, as I say, coming into the shop and checking us out. Um, but one of the main ways that we're gonna attract more customers is getting customers and getting their positive feedback. We I would say we would need to train the staff maybe a little more, make them nicer, show them customer support and how to deal with certain customers, and really keep an eye out and tell the managers that, you know, we have to be very nice to the customers because that's the way that we're gonna get their friends, their family, their their friends and their family to come in and be like, wow, the service here was great. Um, we should also offer for people who buy a new car a detail um once a week, once a month, or every 2 months get a detail, free oil changes for the first year. That would really put a stand on us as a company and our competitors out there doing doing something that they wouldn't do. Even though it chips off a couple bucks, it it makes sense in the end because then the more customers coming in, the more money we're making, you feel? Um and let's get back to the topic about dropping some charges. You were thinking about dropping the $2,000 destination charge. I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing because transportation, yes, it can be expensive because it takes 15 minutes to load one car, 15 minutes to unload it, and the ride, depending where it comes from. I think that if we wait for a big shipment of cars, we could do a cheaper destination charge, but in the long term, it could hurt us because depending when all the cars come in, like I'd say I'd wait a month or 3 weeks to get a whole shipment of cars, ship them over, instead of doing one car at a time, which might help our destination charge. Um, but like I said, it could hurt us because customers could be waiting for their vehicles and they could get not interested and they can lose interest and they can leave, go somewhere else, but we don't want that. I feel like you could get away with dropping the destination charge, but if we're gonna eliminate the MSRP, if we're gonna eliminate the customer supercharge, the surcharge, um, if we lose the customer surcharge, I think we would have to do one or the other just to keep us level, floating above the water. Uh, but I'm sure that we could get away with doing one of them, or we could split the destination charge to 1,000, and then we could do the surcharge to 1,000 and drop the original surcharge for that because that could also work out for both of us. Um, we're gonna get a lot more flow once we make major changes. That might be kind of risky, but in the end, I'm pretty certain that they should pull off. I say we do a test and we test it out for a little bit, put our sponsor out there, telling them that we're dropping prices here or there, making it look like we have the right inventory, and seeing what people will think and testing the waters. And people will come in, they'll like this, they'll like that. We'll get our word out there. If if everything goes well, we'll keep it how it is. If it doesn't go so well, we can always change it back. It's not set in stone, and I feel like that's one way to go about it.